It's a road game for the Thunder, and they're facing an interconference matchup in today's game.
야, 우리 다 흑인이네.
We welcome you this Thursday evening as we get set for some exciting NBA action on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
나이스.
Taking a look at Cleveland. 10 games back from the top spot. They're still jockeying for position.
And expected to vie for that top seed coming into the season. They have not disappointed. This is a team poised to do big things in the postseason.
It's hard to disqualify. Fantastic year for them so far. The build-up
아,
is
빡세다.
obviously justified. I think they'll only be satisfied if they're crowned NBA champion now.
샷.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The forwards, George and Grant. Russell Westbrook out there with Lance Stevenson.
꼭 튕기더라,
And Big
처음에.
Daddy at the 5, roaming the paint. We have two teams battling for playoff position here. Should be a postseason type
아슬아슬하게 이겼는데.
Kevin, when we get to this point in the season, there's a higher level of intensity. Both clubs need
섹스턴
this
잘해,
game.
케빈 러브랑.
Want this game, so this could be tense. It should be hard fought, and I can't wait.
It's going to be a lot of fun. And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. Stevenson passes to Big Daddy. Nice D from Cousins.
컴퓨터 안 되겠는데?
Here are the
커즌스한테.
Cavaliers. They're getting their first look at the Thunder in this one.
And it was a matchup you thought they would have
좋다.
cruised through, but they actually dropped the game in this series last year.
Big Daddy, it's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first two attempts. Now 1 for 3. Now here's Sexton. He's covered by Westbrook. Sexton kicks to Cousins.
먼저 블락 뜨지 말고 기다렸다가 떠야겠다.
Takes it the other way. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And guys, we often hear the
좋다.
argument offense is the best defense, and that was the case for them.
Well, you can't really argue when they're executing like that. It was really perfect offense.
이 센터 3년 차인데 우승 한 번도 못 해봤거든요.
His last shot.
오클라호마로 될라나 모르겠네.
Nice
밀어주고
D from Big Daddy.
I don't think the defense is much of a factor there. He
힘도
just
없다.
botches the finish.
And there's
샷.
a dunk to finish it off. The Thunder shooting their first free throw tonight. And here are the Cavaliers now. It's a 5-point game. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Grant against Love. Back to Cousins. And he gets the whistle.
나이스 3점.
3-second call. Going to break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up.
멍청한데 약간 커즌스.
They've got their eye on the number 1 seed.
얼음 떠가지고 지금
정신
못 차리는 듯.
And guys showing no signs of letting up. And of course, there's the Thunder. They find themselves in 4th place.
And when I look at Oklahoma City, they've had a tremendous year. There were a lot of people waiting for them to take that tumble late in the season. Well, those people might be waiting
오스만.
Or maybe a lot longer. They look to me like they're ready to make some serious noise in the playoffs.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. After Cleveland got the 3-pointer. Stevenson passes to Westbrook. Here's Grant. And again, Oklahoma City.
튼튼하다 근데 얼음 들어와도
Let's go down to David Aldridge for
수비가 탄탄하네.
Well, Teron Lou and I had a few minutes to share. He told me he's looking forward to the matchup tonight. It's their first time against this team, so he is curious to see what his guys do on offense. He said it's important that we're aggressive defensively, that we use our length and shot blocking as a deterrent inside. We'll see if they can be successful tonight, Kevin.
와 3점 들어갔다.
3점.
비겐팝으로 들어갔어.
I do. I think it's a great idea to play to your strengths, and defense is a strong suit for this group.
Well, it's something that they have considered their signature. The defensive end of the floor is something they bring every single game.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Osman.
야 잘한다 오스만. 3점 왜 이렇게 잘 넣어?
But you can tell that was a little give good, get good. Executed well on the offensive end, connects on the deep threat.
And Caldwell Pope, the Georgia product, when he's on the floor, it's for his defense. Can give you a handful of points, but what he takes away with defense is far more significant. One of the better perimeter defenders.
웨스트브룩 방금 뭐 한 거야?
Love can't hit.
Now, kicking himself on that one. That is the shot he wanted.
Well, that's usually money in the bank for that.
빨리 받을 걸.
And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
And good touch there on the floater. A shot KCP is adding to his arsenal.
And with Caldwell Pope in his defense, he can guard any type of perimeter player.
Yeah, I mean, has the long arms to bother small forwards and fast feet to stay with point guards. Well, he gives a lineup a lot of options in terms of matchups when he's on the floor. Great instincts on defense and is very as he'll hound you through screen.
Westbrook can't get it to go.
My goodness, get right in his grill and force him to alter the shot. That's tough defense in the post.
뭔가 막 하는 것 같아요, 웨스트브룩 진짜. 들어가면 좋고 안 들어가면 말고. 21대 28.
Here is Love. Off the inbound pass. And he overshot that one, missing. The forwards are Osman and Love. Contavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Sexton. And it's Cousins in its center. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Inside, here's Sexton. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Sexton's got the lead back up to 6 now for the Cavs. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
미안.
He had 34 points in the win against New York.
Yeah, don't forget.
뒷구르고 있는데 들어가고 있네.
Drawing contact and getting himself to the free throw line. Picked up a ton of easy points there.
Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Now here's Cousins. He's coming off a 16-point game against Toronto.
And he also made an impact on defense, guys. 3 block shots over the course of the game.
Fires the 3. And Schroeder missing.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Osman kicks to Sexton to the middle. Cousins. And then Cousins with the dunk.
순간적으로 되게 빠르네. 점차 언제 따라가지? 홀조지 나오고. 서주고. 주고. 그렇지.
Exceptional vision by Paul George. This guy is tearing up the defense.
Cleveland leading by 4. Sexton with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. Love finds Caldwell Pope.
자 안으로 들어오면 다 못 잡네 애들이.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
The Big Daddy passes to George to the middle.
아니야 그거 아닌 것 같아. 와 들어갔다. 불안불안한데.
He absolutely hammered it down. And that unleashed chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Cover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Now Sexton. He's coming off a 13-point game against Toronto.
Really, he exposed a lot of seams in the defense with his passing.
그렇지 좋아.
That assist total was
주고.
Pass to George to the paint. Westbrook.
그렇지.
Shot's good on the assist by George. George has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Sexton with it. He's got 6 to the wing.
걸렸다.
Cousins, no one around him, and another 3 for Cleveland.
And very solid 3-point shooter for a big man. Part of what makes Cousins so dangerous at that end of the floor.
It's George on the wing. Nobody near Schroeder.
그렇지, Schroeder.
Good on the 3 ball. Schroeder's got 9.
I tell you, get the feeling he's only going to get better as this game wears on. That first quarter was good. His second quarter has been great.
Here's Osman. He's covered by Grant. 5 on the clock. Here's Caldwell Pope. Misses off the left iron. Oklahoma City is on 1-2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. The game now all time.
You've got to be prepared on the catch to release quickly, and Paul George does that as well as anyone in the league.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hi, guys. Well, Big Daddy in the last game against the Knicks was superb. He scored 34 points, and as he always seems to do, piled up rebound after rebound. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And you know he wants to keep the momentum going.
Hey, David, thank you. Any chance he can match that guy's net performance again here tonight?
I tell you what, I know he believes he can. His confidence right now is sky high, and he doesn't think that can stop him.
Well, there might not be, because he's coming into this game thinking he can be just as dominant as he was the last time he took the floor.
Sexton kicks to Cousins.
가자, 터뜨려야지. 깜빡하고 있었다. 수비. 커디 나는 거 막아야 돼.
And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Guys, that's number 2 on him, and they do not need him to sit right away, but one more foul before the half, and he'll be headed to the bench.
Peters checks in for Cleveland. Clarkson comes in for Sexton. Wiley, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And Stevenson comes in for Dennis Schroeder. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain
길 열어줘야 돼, 지나갈 때.
For the Cavaliers, Nance comes in for DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Young in for Jetty Osman. Here's Clarkson. Rebound by Big Daddy. Big Daddy's got 6 rebounds here tonight. There's 1:17 left to play here in the half. Westbrook against Clarkson. Shoots from 12. And again it's Oklahoma City.
기본대 버튼 없어요.
You have to do the best you can to keep Russell.
나는 없어. 새로 시작하면 있을걸요 아마. 옛날 로스터라.
Caldwell Pope left side. Down low.
나이스. 뛰어.
It's stolen by Nance. Oh, and here comes Young all alone. There's 37 seconds left in the first half. Buries it down low.
Well, you love the hustle that Thaddeus Young gives this team. So terrifically mobile for a guy his size.
Here's Westbrook, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Oklahoma City shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
And the first one at the line is good.
Wow, the fire, the passion. Russell Westbrook plays the game with such unbridled intensity. The relish he takes in competition on a nightly basis is special.
Westbrook against Clarkson. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Back to Clarkson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Missed inside.
나이스.
Lets it go. And that
3점 내가 썼어.
time, but no good. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. It's been a clinic out there by
관중석에서 뭐 웅성웅성거리는 거 소린가?
In this game, throwing down some huge dunks, and I wasn't sure the rim
거슬리네.
would even survive in that first half.
His power is unbelievable, an intimidating force when he's at his best.
And on the floor
웨스트브룩 아이솔 한번 마지막 땡기자. 끝나기 전에.
The forwards, George and Grant. Russell Westbrook out there with Lance Stevenson, and it's Big Daddy in at the center.
아, 끝났다. 씨.
Here's Westbrook. Pass to Big Daddy, and stolen by Cousins. On the wing, Stevenson. To the middle. Here's Big Daddy. That ball. Nice feed that time from Stevenson. Big Daddy's got 18 points. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. Six to shoot. Now here's Sexton. He's tightly guarded.
Now that's the wingspan of Paul George. He is so good.
멍 때리고 있었어.
With that length.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim
쳐다보다가 골
allows
때.
him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
The Big Daddy passes to George. And again, Oklahoma
Okay.
City with the triple.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Cleveland's gone 6 or 7 from long range tonight. They've been on fire from way outside to the paint. Here's Cousins.
아우, 뜨지 말아야 되는데.
You gotta love the intensity. Cousins going right for the throat and just jamming.
절대 먼저 뜨면 안 되는데.
And that last replay, courtesy of the Under Armour Hover Havoc, unleashing a little bit of chaos. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Yeah, he's rising to the occasion as you're trying to keep pace on the scoreboard.
Caldwell Pope outside. Over Stevenson. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Big Daddy's got 7 rebounds in the game. And the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. That's his first foul.
점수가 크게 안 벌어지네.
More and
1점
more
차.
we're hearing the term positionless basketball, Doris, but it's not an entirely new concept. I remember Jerry West, for example, talking about it a couple decades ago.
Well, I think Jerry West talking about it is about there are certain guys historically who could play in any era. Jerry West would be there. Rick Barry would be another one. So certainly this has been a topic discussed in the past. I think why it's so important in today's day and age, the NBA has become a switch-heavy league, and that's on the defensive end. And therefore, teams like Boston and others are building their roster around guys who are switchable and versatile. It's become an almost necessity in today's NBA.
Great perspective.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for the Thunder. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 5 with a 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Here's Big Daddy. He can't get that one to fall. Nance with some nice D.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Caldwell Pope finds Clarkson. Back to Caldwell Pope. Pass to Peters. This is his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, he's come through.
풀스도 똑같겠죠? PC는 그래요. 내가 풀스는 확인을 안 해봐서 모르겠는데.
On his free throw.
Here's Big Daddy, covered by Nance. Big Daddy, he makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependable.
Clarkson passes to Nance. Back to Clarkson.
클락스.
Over Westbrook. And that one hits back iron. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The pass to Wiley. Pass to Big Daddy. Puts it up from 15.
아이고 샷.
And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Cavaliers
3점이 없어서
shoot their 7th
계속
and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
0점인가?
Sometimes he can get a little out of control, and he does a tremendous job creating offense and putting himself in a position
3점
to
필요한데.
attack.
The Big Daddy passes to Westbrook.
아, 웨스트브로.
what to do with it once it was there.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Larry Nance out there with Peters. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Contavious.
잘해 커즌스. 여기 커즌스가 있어가지고 톱을 이상하게 잘하더라고.
Back to Nance. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, Larry Nance, because of the athleticism and the burst off his feet.
패드 엑스박스 패드 샀어요. 비싸긴 해도
Here's Big Daddy. And that comes off the assist
그냥
by
3, 4만 원짜리보다는 엑스박스가 훨씬 좋아요. 그립감이 좋아, 그립감.
And here's Clarkson.
진동도 세고.
Pass to Peters. Back to Clarkson. Peters kicks to Young.
케빈 러브랑 커즌스가 초반에 선발로 나오고 랜스 주니어가 서브 오는 것 같은데. 주지 말지 왜 줘.
Passes it to Caldwell Pope. This is to Nance. The pass to Peters. Just fine on the clock. Young finds Nance.
아, 잘했다.
Piece of it, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Paul George, he's checked in for Wiley. The Thunder with the lead. And it's Grant in the corner.
야, 센스 있는데 패스를 잘못했거든요. 외곽에 다시 엘리웁 풀어주네.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better.
2K18에서 서버 연결 안 되는 거는 인터넷 연결 안 하고 2K 서버 인증을 안 받아서.
Here's Clarkson. Excellent D there from George. It's stolen. Over to the left wing.
와, 3점 놀이네. 똑똑하다. 스몰 포워드 키우는데 어느 팀으로 갔냐고요? 스몰 포워드 필라델피아. 휴스턴. 레이커스.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Good. Nice assist.
포틀랜드, 포틀랜드, 워싱턴. 그다음에 스몰보드는 갈 때 많아.
Back to Caldwell Pope, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop.
패치됐으면은 패치 안 되겠구나. 처음 키우는 거면은 댈러스도 좋은데 거기 이제 포징 있잖아. 돈치치랑 포징 있으니까 돈치치 슈팅 가드로 쓰고. 올랜도는 안 되겠고. 1년 차면은 댈러스도 나쁘지 않은데.
It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. And it's not easy to get those stops at the rim, but he does a great job with it.
미러키도 갈 만하고. 가자, 팀 테이크오버.
The Cavaliers trail by 9.
커즌스 나온다 이제.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
Well, I mean, he needs to talk to his guys. The interior defense has been horrific.
Absolutely no rim protection whatsoever. At this point, the other team is walking all over them on the inside.
이메일 친 다음에 그 이메일에 인증 메일 오는 거 인증을 받아야 돼요. 이메일이랑 생년월일 쳤다고 끝나는 게 아니고.
He wants to change it up defensively and get more people packed into the paint. He said they're beating us up down low. We have to put a stop to it. Let's see if they respond, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David.
And that pattern continues, guys. Another heat check
그 인증 안 받으면 세이브가 안 돼.
Boy, the opposition has got to feel an avalanche bearing down on them right now. They're wiping them off the floor.
And Grant with the clear path to the hoop.
To me, this is where Jeremy Grant can really flourish. In transition in the open floor, use that speed, sir.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from
팀
3-point
테이크오버
range
보면은
here
뭐
in the fourth.
끝났지. 점수 벌리기 좋지.
Sexton kicks to Caldwell Pope. Pass to Osman. Lock at 6. How's that for an answer?
아, 스위치 빨리 못 따라갔다.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's
안 오면 올
playbook,
때까지
but
계속
not to
해야지.
mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and the dunk caps it off.
Yeah, run your offense with that kind of precision. Not much anyone can do to stop it.
Left side, Westbrook. Pass to Big Daddy. And he makes good on the way up. Big Daddy's got 36.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Pass to Cousins. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Whoa, sizzling from the field this half, and that's after a shaky start.
Westbrook surveying the D.
나이스.
He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
I think you've got to admire the court awareness of Russell Westbrook, because if you give him a
아이고,
window
샷.
on the drive, he's
게이드.
going to take it for sure.
Here's Stevenson, and it's slammed in by Stevenson.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case. It looked like
계속
Greg
당겨야지.
Anthony
아이솔
right
계속.
there.
섹스턴 계속 밀자.
It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some
완전히
instant
자빠질
offense.
때까지.
Yeah, and he was so
Good.
quick to break
가자.
on that one. A good sign that he read the play.
나이스.
Be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands.
멋있다.
The Cavaliers trail by 16.
잘한다 웨스트브로.
Sexton the pass to Osman. And here's Love from the arc. It's hauled in by George.
폴 조지를 내가 잘 못 써가지고.
There's the pass to Westbrook. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter. That one finds the mark. On target from Big Daddy. Big Daddy's got
드리블 잘
38
치는 애들
points.
좋아해가지고.
The
폴 조지는 팀
Cavaliers shooting a
테이크오버도
paltry
잘 못
33% in
쓰겠어.
the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Sexton dishes to Caldwell Pope.
2점 3점이 좀
Shot to stop the run.
없어서 그렇지.
It's tipped.
웨스트브룩 괜찮아.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Thunder.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And this will make it 41 victories for them on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Big Daddy.
And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron. Running up the score.
팀 테이크오버 때 많이 넣으면은
At this point, they're completely
차이가 많이 나지.
overwhelming them. The opposition looks totally defeated.
컴퓨터가 하면 좀 약간 애들이 멍청해가지고
Clarkson passes to Cooper.
순간순간 그 패스를 잘 안 해서.
Over in the corner, Cousins. And that
NBA는
one
진짜
is
순간적으로
off, and
패스
it's
뿌리고 하는 게
Oklahoma City the
중요한데.
other way. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Bounce pass, Schroeder.
디알로.
The Big Daddy passes to Irvin.
시그니처 오른쪽 스틱 위로 한번 올리면 되는데 원래.
So no problem for
95대
Oklahoma
80.
City as they get the win.
재밌게 가다가
This was
4코에
a
그냥
very strong
발랐네.
showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this